Hey guys, so I am doing my updated foundation um, routine because my foundation routine changed, and I'm still in love with the Dream Matte Mousse and all, but I've corresponded it with some things. So let's get started. First, I always use a St. Ives moisturizer every morning for my face, and it's like the perfect moisturizer. It doesn't make me oily during the day, like barely any oil, but my face is already oily, so I have to control it with blotting powders and whatnot. But after that, I prime my face with matte MAC tube. I think it's about $30 at MAC, but this thing lasts forever. I've been using this for like over 5 months now, or 6 months, and I still have so much product left in there, so I would definitely invest in this primer if you want more of a matte look. But yeah, I'm on the hunt for a really good primer that'll give me a dewy kind of look, so let me know if you know any good ones in the comment section. So this is the primer I use, and then after that I will conceal. And excuse me. I will conceal. So my two favorite concealers right now is the NW35 Studio Finish Concealer, and it looks like this. I'm not sure if you can see this, but like I'm gonna have to go and pick up another one soon. This lasted me like a year. I think I bought it last year at this time, and I've had this for a year. So I would definitely get a MAC concealer. Like, it's a good investment if you want a really good concealer that'll hide your pimples, your blemishes, anything that you want to kind of cover up. Definitely get a MAC one. The best one is the Studio Finish, which is this one, because it's the most best coverage. So I would definitely get this. And I use two concealers. I use this one under my eyes and around my eye area, and then for the rest of my face I will use this Faces concealer in number 653. I'm not sure if they sell these in the States, but they definitely sell these in Canada in the malls. They have little kiosks, and only one mall I know of has a store actually inside of the mall, like its own separate store in a, one of those things. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing a Faces giveaway. I'm gonna buy a bunch of products, review them, but I really love Faces. I think they're very, very comparable to MAC. But if you look at the color differences, the MAC one is definitely darker, even though it's an NW. So this one's light to cover up all my pimples, or any blemishes I may have, zits, whatever. And I love this. This is like another thick concealer that will hide everything. And yeah, and you can also like use this as a light concealer. It like smudges out very nicely as a foundation if you want, but you have to match your color, because this is definitely lighter than my face. But yeah. Then after that, I will use Dream Matte Mousse in light beige, medium 0. You can get this at any drugstore, and I raved about this video as the best foundation ever that can help clear out your face, that stops breakouts, that doesn't break me out, everything. This is my perfect foundation, and I'll never stop using it. So I apply this with a 190 brush, because it's the best brush that works for me. Oh, and for the concealer, I just put it on with my fingers because I don't like concealer brushes under my eyes, because they're too harsh. But yeah, so I'll put this all over my face. After that, I will use my MAC Studio Fix in NC35, and it's the thickest powder that MAC has, I believe. And I will use this with my 182 Kabuki brush just to kind of set the mousse foundation in. And The reason why I use two different concealers, because you might be wondering, is because if I use a MAC NW35 on my pimples, let's say if I have a pimple here, which I do, if I use it here, and then, because sometimes I forget the mousse one if I'm in a rush, and I'll just put on my MAC Studio Fix because it's enough, it'll look blotchy. It makes it look blotchy, which is weird because this is a lighter color than the foundation, but you know, when it's together, there's a huge difference, even though this is the lighter shade. So that's why I go for a really light concealer, which is the Faces one, with this, because then it works much better. But if this is really buildable, so I would get this if you want a buildable kind of go-to foundation, but you know, I go with my steps. And then after that, after all the foundation, I will bronze my face with NARS Irresistible Mint Bronzer, which I've had for months now, like 4 months probably. No, more than that, like 5 or 6. But yeah, I love this bronzer. So I use that with a fluffy brush, tapered brush, the 187, and I will just go in it and I will just apply it on my cheeks, on my jawline, because my foundation is still a bit light for me, so it doesn't match up, right? So I bronze out my face, and it gives me that sun-kissed summer glow. So I use that. And after that, I will contour my face with the Sculpt and Shape from D Squared, the D Squared MAC collection, which looks like this, the highlight and then the contour. And yeah, I will just contour under my cheekbones with my 187 or 188, and highlight with my 188 as well, just under the eyes, cheekbones, temples, you know, jawline, whatever, just to add some more dimensions. And then the last thing, well, second last, is Torrid Blush by NARS. I'm not even wearing it today. I think I'm wearing Blush Baby, but I'll just put some on. This is like the prettiest, freshest pink I own. I think this is like the prettiest color. Every girl should have it because it's so pretty and it makes your skin just glow, especially with the bronzer and whatnot. And yeah, so that's my foundation routine. And if I am not using the foundations that I mentioned, it is just the Studio Fix Fluid in NC40, which I still have to buy the NC35 because this is going to go light on me, or sorry, dark. And then I have this one in NC44 because the girl matched me up wrong last time before I went for this one, so now I have to go for a shade even lighter, probably like an NC37. But yeah, so let me know what your favorite primer is, because I'm looking for a really good primer that'll give me a dewy face. And any good concealers, like, you know, the ones that cancel out the purple or green or blue or whatever they cancel out. I want to buy one of those little palettes so I save more money and get good products. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.